With great anticipation, we arrived in Winnipeg, picked up our van for the week, and unpacked my bike. We then drove to Norquay, Saskatchewan. After spending the night with friends James and Judy Nelson, we enjoyed worship Sunday morning at Norquay Covenant Church, and then had a tremendous send-off on our first leg of my journey. Not far down the road, I crossed into Manitoba. Later, arriving at the Covenant Church in Durban, and then we had a double dave. We had a great meal and fellowship together with the folks there, after which the ladies presented me with a generous gift for the new church plant in Alberta, Lake Ridge. I was off again the next day, heading south. The day turned sunny, but it was very windy. I reached Roblin for lunch at one of my favorite places. South from Roblin, I had to take a very poor and hilly road. Up hills, through very scenic valleys. Then back up again. I was glad to reach Russell and my bed for the night. The next day started with a cheerful goodbye, a great road, and a wide paved shoulder. Along the way there were more valleys to cross and hills to climb. It was a fantastic day, and I arrived in beautiful Manitoba in great time. At the Covenant Church there, we visited with Pastors Andy and Mark, a couple of great guys. Later, we were off to a picnic by the lake and time with the folks from the church. We also spent time with friends Ray and Gail and were encouraged by their commitment.
The next day, I traveled through small towns and some even larger, like Portage la Prairie. When I came across this scene, I was reminded, the fields are ripe for harvest. Send forth the workers.
It's a great day to be riding out in the prairies. Heading for Winnipeg on number 1.
Arriving in Winnipeg, we got together with a wonderful group of people from faith and holy community churches. We had great fellowship and spent time with Pastors Eric and Gavin, and everyone was encouraged by what I shared. The next day, I continued riding east towards Whiteshell Park and the Ontario border. The scenery was much like northern Ontario, which we love, and it made me feel at home. Finally, Friday at noon, I reached the Ontario border, which completed my adventure for this year.